not your friend!
They got Allison!
Oh, hey, where the hell are they going?
This comedic twist to the classic horror film is what happens when two harmless hillbillies are mistaken for murderers by some college kids. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with the stars of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, actors Tyler Labine and Alan Tudyk. Now, you guys play two lovable hillbillies who just want to go fishing. Can you tell us more about your characters, Tucker and Dale?
I'm Dale Dobson. Lifelong, I'd say, best friend to Tucker Trenton, was it? Tucker?
Jeez, I don't even remember.
Eli. So what was your last name?
I didn't know we had last names.
I was Dale Dobson. I think you were like Tucker Trenton. We're just these two guys are going on a fishing trip vacation to our new dilapidated vacation home. And we just want to drink beers and fish and have a good time, but we get sort of mixed up in this crazy thing along the way. Killer hillbillies with hearts of gold. But we're not actually killers.
Is that your blood?
Well, no, it's college kid blood. One of those suckers came running out of nowhere and speared himself straight through the gut and died right on top of me, Todd. Holy crap. Oh, no!
Who's the brains between the two of you?
Who looks smarter?
Well, in the film, I don't know in real life.
He's the brains.
She was gonna pick you.
She was gonna. No, I don't think so.
I think it was my open mouth breathing that was. Yeah, Tucker is the brains of the Tucker and Dale duo.
Be careful, okay? My friends can be kind of judgmental.
I know. I'm gonna let Tucker do most of the talking anyway. He can win over just about anybody, can't you, Tucker? Real people person.
I'm gonna go with him since you didn't know you had a last name either.
Yeah, you're right.
You guys are both experienced actors. What drew you to the script to work with Eli, who this is his first feature film?
I read it, I loved it. I always do the same thing. I pass the script on to my wife because I think she's a really great sort of gauge for whether something actually is funny. And she read it and gave it back to me and was like, oh, this is really, really funny. And then I met with Eli, and he basically was on the exact same page. And I thought, we got to be careful how we tell this story and walk the spoof line. We don't want to go too goofy, and make sure we keep things real.
When I read it, I wanted to, and I talked to him, I wanted to make sure that he was thinking of it the way you were talking about how it's, that we would play it, all these ridiculous things in a real way. So you're reacting to them in real time. Like, if these things happen, you'd be losing your mind. You wouldn't be silly winking at the camera. Like, actually go through it.
This is a suicide pact.
What?
These kids are coming out here and they're killing themselves all over the woods.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense.
I said yes, got on the plane a day later, and then met you, and then it was like...
It was on.
It was on.
We went out and we sort of bonded, and we brought the script along, and we were just having a couple drinks, and we went through and decided where we were from and gave our characters sort of backstory. And I think we were both kind of like, this is what actors do.
I remember thinking
Yeah,
that,
we
this
both-
is
we
really,
both commented on it.
this is really great.
Growing up, would you guys say you better identify with the frat boys or with the hillbillies?
Yeah, not the frat boy. I was more the hillbilly, but I think I was also more the Dale.
I get mistaken for a frat boy a lot, though. When people first meet me, with the hat crooked out to the side and the sort of, like the physique. People are like, oh, you probably, pounded back kegs in college. And I'm like, wrong. Never went to college. So,
Do you have any advice for surviving in the woods?
Lay off the weed.
Yeah.
It's making you paranoid.
Yeah, the pot and cigarettes.
Yeah. If you're scared of the woods, come on.
Grow up.
What's that? Really? Come on. Scared of the woods?
Did you at all get queasy working with all that fake blood?
If you get blood all over you, you have to match it each day. You're putting on the same clothes again and again and again. And I had so much blood caked on me that your costume would be there in your trailer, and it could stand up on its own. It was stiff as a board. And then they come and wet it down to try to get it working again, get the blood running again.
We heard the term. Can we freshen up the blood more than you ever want to hear in your life? Yeah. I didn't have it as bad as him, and he also was covered in bee stings for a good portion of the movie.
I was happy when those were gone.
What's the hardest thing you've had to do in your career?
The hardest thing I've had to do in my career so far, and this is going to sound really kind of crass, but I did this movie, a Canadian feature film called Control-Alt-Delete. I had to make love to computers in this movie. Literally drilling holes in the side of circa 1999 PCs and putting in bubble wrap. And I didn't actually do it, but I had to, fully naked, doing the thing. I had to masturbate a lot in that movie. It was a little odd, How was that? Did we get that? Is that good? Cam, does this look real?
I had to play, in this movie called Control-Alt-Delete, I had to play a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually the most uncomfortable part of it, was getting the bubble wrap inside of Alan. After that, it was kind of numb already, so.
Well, thanks, guys. It was great having you.